मुस्तफा या मुजतबा इरहम लना कस्ते हम बेचारा दामातु मन आसियम मन आजम मन बेकसम हाले मेरा पुरसातु
It was Jabran, and welcome once again to Action Reaction. Thank you guys. Thank you for the comments. I've received so many requests to react to songs. it's virtually not possible for me to do it right away, but I am getting there slowly and gradually. One song, one reaction a day. Today's reaction video is going to be about Tajdar-e-Haram and by Atif Aslam sung in Coke Studio, something that I think goes very well with the flavor of song that we've done previously, and I think it is something that's well deserved, and I should react to it. So without any further ado, let's get down straight to it and see what Tajdar-e-Haram is all about. Sabri Brothers.
किस्मत में मेरी चैन से जीना लिख दे डूबे न कभी मेरा सफीना लिख दे जन्नत भी गवारा है मगर मेरे लिए कातिबे तकदीर मदीना लिख दे
What a start!
ताजदार-ए-हरम ताजदार-ए-हरम ओ निगाहे करम ताजदार-ए-हरम ओ निगाहे करम हम गरीबों के दिल भी संवर जाएंगे हम ये बेकसां क्या कहेगा जहां हम ये बेकसां क्या कहेगा जहां आपके दर से खाली अगर जाएंगे ताजदार-ए-हरम ताजदार-ए-हरम चौखट पे हम हो निगाहे करम वरना चौखट पे हम आपका नाम ले लेके मर जाएंगे ताजदार-ए-हरम ताजदार-ए-हरम
brought down the intensity into something more softer.
क्या तुमसे कहूँ ऐ रब के कुंवर तुम जान तो मन की बत्तियां दारे फुरकत तो आए उम्मीद कब काटे ना कटती अब रतियां तोरी प्रीत में सुध बुध सब बिसरी कब तक रहेगी ये बेखबरी काहे बिगह दुस्तीदा नजर कभी सुन भी तो लो हमारी बत्तियां आपके दर से कोई न खाली गया आपके दर से कोई न खाली गया आपके दर से कोई न खाली गया अपने दामन को भर के सवाली गया अपने दामन को भर के सवाली गया ओ हबीबे हज़ी पर भी आका नजर वरना और आके हस्ती बिखर जाएंगे ओ हबीबे हज़ी पर भी आका नजर वरना और आके हस्ती बिखर जाएंगे ताजदारे हरम ताजदारे हरम
I'm speechless. I don't even know.
मैं कशो आओ मदीने चले मैं कशो आओ मदीने चले जब है फिजा मदीने में तजल्लियों की जब है फिजा मदीने में निगाहे शौक की है इंतहा मदीने में निगाहे शौक की है इंतहा मदीने में गमे हयात ना खौफे कज़ा मदीने में गमे हयात ना खौफे कज़ा मदीने में नमाज़े इश्क करेंगे मदीने में नमाज़े इश्क करेंगे अदा मदीने में बराहे रास है राहे खुदा मदीने में आओ मदीने चले इसी महीने चले आओ मदीने चले मैं कशो आओ मदीने चले साकी ये कौसर से पीने चले दस्ते साकी ये कौसर से पीने चले याद रखो अगर याद रखो अगर याद रखो अगर याद रखो अगर उठ गई एक नजर जितने खाली है सब जाम भर जाएंगे नजर जितने खाली है सब जाम भर जाएंगे ताजदारे हरम ताजदारे हरम इरहम लना कस्ते हमारे चारा दामातु मन आसियम मन आजिजम मन बेकसम हाले मेरा पुरसातु ए मुश्तबे जुम्बर फिशा पैके नसी में सुबह दम ए चार अगर ईसा नफस ए मून से बीमार गम ए कासिदे पुरखंदा पे तुझको उसी गुल की कसम इन्नल तैयारी हसबा यौमन इला अर्दिल हरम बल्लिग सलामी रोज़तन फीहन नबी अल मोहतरम ताजदारे हरम ओ निगाहे करम ताजदारे हरम ओ निगाहे करम हम गरीबों के दिन भी सवर जाएंगे हम ये बेकसा क्या कहेगा जहां से खाली अगर जाएंगे ताजदारे हरम ताजदारे हरम ताजदारे हरम
Yeah, this was so intense. They had to get Atif Aslam to do it, you know. Atif's voice has this inherent magic that is unparalleled to anything, and he had to do Tajdar-e-Haram on top of it. It's like plucking strings of listeners' heart, you know. He really is the kind of guy who would make you fall in love again and more deeper through his enunciation, through his singing. And lyrics like these, I'm out of words. I do not have a reaction for you. I'm sorry, but it's something that's just heartfelt, you know. I didn't want to pause. I didn't want to say anything in between. I think I was just so lost in it this time around, and I think it's truly what's deserved by this track, you know. I know there are a lot of things I picked up, how smooth his vocals were, and it's not just about smooth vocals, it's about holding your pitch, and Atif does it so effortlessly that you know, he makes it look so easy. It's not. He does incorporate a lot of musical textures. He knows exactly when to use vibratos. Main ho kasha ao how these are and you know, apart from the vibrato part of it, these are consonants, and consonants are one of the Urdu consonants are very different from the Roman languages, especially English. They can pronounce a lot of these vowels. So getting hold of these certain vowels and a blend of vowels, and then producing and holding those notes in a singular breath is phenomenal. From the musical point of view, I can tell you it was such a warm, blanketed sound that the choice of sound, why it's warm, is to keep you closer, to create that intimacy between the listener and the music itself. So they kept it such a warm ambient music alive with just the traditional instruments right there, and that's the beauty of it. You know, you produce organic sounds instead of digitalized sounds. This is what the magic happens then. I did realize that from the first 1/3 of the song, then they shifted up to a higher tempo because it was too intense, too intimate to hold on to. I mean, and then they had to add a bit more flavor, because the whole poetry and the lyricism is not limited to the sadness of it. There is always an understood, if they're not two singers, they're not having this conversation, a solo singer can actually create through lyrics and create this scenario where they raise questions and also answer it themselves. And that's the beauty of this particular poetry, that if you're not there, what am I going to do? So it's a question, but then you give a self answer. Then I know that you will come, and I know you will vouch for me. It's a self question and an impose or an implied answer to it. Love it. He, with the music change, he has his tempo of the music that goes, and then he starts going on a rapid fire on lyrics. I believe it's Farsi. Later part of it is Farsi, and I love how he just simply flows with it, and he does not. He created a distinction between Urdu poetry and the Farsi part of it. And a lot of Arabic words also are a part of this. And please do correct me if I'm wrong. Then I also realized that the vocals were so on point, because when you're going through these nasal passages, and he does create that nasally effect, he knows how to do it, and that's one of Atif's forte as well. So he holds those nasal passages and then he curves them back into a deep, breathy vocals, and that's just his technique, and it's a huge quality. Not only he's doing that, he's also, what he's trying to do in the initial part, he's very intimate to the mic, very close up to the mic, and his volume is lower. He speaks way directly into the microphone, and the volume is kept lower, so you have these very encapsulating kind of vocals, which you really like, you want to listen to. It's like somebody whispers to you in your ear, you really want to listen to. That's the kind of atmosphere he creates. And then he takes it back, because he wants to hit a higher range in vocal delivery. He takes a little step back from the mic, and then he increases his pitch. Oh, you gotta listen to it again, right? I know a lot of you are so in tune with music that you can pick up all these things, but for those who haven't, I think the whole idea of this exercise of the reactions and also giving my input is so you can also have a little bit of a flavor of things that you probably did not pick on earlier. And I think you should listen to the song again, and you will start understanding what I'm trying to say here. I can just tell you one thing. I really dig his expressions, his musical style, his the nuances he creates, the consonants, the way he pronounces them, the way he holds those consonants. There's one more thing. This is a very typical example of, it's called the diminuendo. So what he does is, at one point, if you see, he is coming from his natural vocal texture and range, and he's starting to fry his vocals into lower and lower and lower and lower voice, and he's very close to the mic. Now, there are two things happening at that point. One, he is closing down the vocal range, and the master, whoever the music mastering, whoever has done that, is also clearing up the volume levels so it goes very focused. So it's like somebody's coming close to your ear and starting to speak slowly, and quietly. That creates a real pull for the listener to actually be hooked and listen to it even more carefully. And then immediately he closes down and opens up to a full musical orchestral range and goes back to the normal volume, the decibels that they hold. I am totally blown away. I am totally fascinated with the delivery, with the style, with how much justice he has done to making this particular track what it is and loved by millions of people around the globe. I hope to do more reactions on similar videos. I'm going to create a particular system, and so it's easy for you to tell me which songs you would want me to react to, and please do participate in that. I will let you know in my next video how that goes and what you should do. Well, till then, you take care of yourself, and I will catch up with you very soon. Bye bye.